In example 3.1, calculate the relative molecular mass of H2O and calculate the molecular mass of HNO3. Let us find out the molecular mass of H2O. We know that so the molecular mass of water, which contain 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen, is calculated by 2 into 1 plus 1 into 16. I repeat, 2 atom of hydrogen, and the atomic mass of hydrogen is 1 U. Then we need to multiply 2 into 1 for H2 and 1 into 16 for O. Okay. After which we got 18U as a molecular mass of H2O. When you calculate the molecular mass of HNO3, then hydrogen 1, nitrogen 14, and oxygen we know that 16, but here oxygen is O3, then we need to multiply 3 into 16, which is 48. Then 1 for hydrogen, 14 for nitrogen, and 48 for O3. Then 1 plus 14 plus 48 equals to 63U. So I hope you understand how to calculate the molecular mass of any compound. Next topic is formula unit mass. The formula unit mass of a substance is a sum of atomic mass of all atoms in a formula unit of a compound. Formula unit mass is calculated in same manner as we calculate the molecular mass. The only difference is that we use the word formula unit for those substances whose constituent particles are ions. For example, sodium chloride, as discussed above, has a formula unit of NaCl. Its formula is 1 into 23. The atomic mass of sodium is 23, and atomic mass of chloride is 35.5. Then 1 into 23 plus 1 into 35.5, which is equals to 58.5 U. Okay. Now calculate the formula unit of CaCl2. Solution: atomic mass of calcium plus 2 into atomic mass of chloride. Then atomic mass of calcium is 40 and atomic mass of chloride is 35.5, and 2 atom of chloride is there, Cl2. Then 2 into 35.5, which is equals to 40 plus 71, which is 111 U is the formula unit mass of CaCl2. Now you have some question, you need to again solve these questions to calculate the molecular mass of given compound. Now, very important topic of chemistry, not your class of chemistry, which is mole concept. Before I am going to teach you about mole concept, I want to tell you, please see figure 3.5, the relationship between mole, Avogadro number and mass. Okay. Mole concept. Take an example of reaction of a hydrogen and oxygen to form water. 2s2 plus O2 is equals to 2s2O. The above reactions indicates that two molecules of a hydrogen combine with one molecule of oxygen to form two molecules of water. 4U of hydrogen molecules combine with 32U of oxygen molecules to form 36U of water molecules. Okay, so we can infer from the above equation that the quantity of a substance can be characterized by its mass or the number of moles. Only two things. One, what is the atomic mass of that substance or that element, and the number of molecules. A substance can be characterized by its mass or the number of molecules. But a chemical reaction equation indicates directly the number of atoms or molecules taking part in electric reaction. Therefore, it is more convenient to refer to the quantity of a substance in terms of number of molecules or atoms rather than their substances, their masses. So, a new unit mole was introduced. 1 mole of any species like atoms, molecules, ions, particles is quantity is the number of having mass equals to its atomic mass or molecular mass in gram. So basic thing is that for convenient we refer the quantity of a substance in terms of number of its molecule or atoms rather than their masses. We take number of moles, not as a masses, their masses. And a new unit mole, M-O-L-E, mole was introduced. I want to tell you that the number of particles, atoms, molecules or ions present in 1 mole of any substance, with a value of 6.022 into 10 to power 23, and this is an experimentally obtained value, and the number is known as Avogadro constant number. Avogadro constant or Avogadro number, which is represented by n, capital N naught 0. O, named in honor of Italian scientist Amedeo Avogadro. 1 mole of anything equals to 6.022 into 10 to power 23 in number, and 1 dozen equals to 12 nodes, and 1 gross equals to 144 nodes. So for today it's enough, and I want to tell you, please revise this chapter carefully, and also read this mole concept twice. In next lecture I will finish this chapter. Okay, thank you.